automobile, what do you call it? Driver's education. Every student had one. We had an old guy come through. My God, I took driver's ed in one of these. And we were like, yeah, what was the deal? He's like, the teacher ran the movie, and then you're supposed to drive your individual car, and all of them had a series of lights in front of them. You could see when the clutch was pushed in. You could see when the brake pedal was red, and the gas was green. And he goes, so the teacher could stand in front of it and look over the whole classroom and see, hey, step on the brake. You're supposed to be on the brake. We're at a stop sign on the movie. So everybody's pretending to drive in these chairs. It's a good sitting little car. You might be able to fit in there, man. The way they made it was just fantastic.
And then those would fit you.
That's what I wondered. If it would fit this tall guy, because I can sit in it fine.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll bang your knees getting in and out of there or not, man.
Hold.
Let's see if he can fit.
Well, I guess we'll find out. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
a little awkward, but...
You need to go back just a little bit with it.
Yeah, my legs are a little bit on the steering wheel, but it's not too bad.
Right. And that's what none of us adjusting, it's just jumping in and out. I just slide ahead
Looks like it did.
somehow.
Looks like it's bolted down
Oh
now.
yeah, she bolted there. But that might be a sliding rack of some kind under there. I'm not sure. It surely looks bulky.
It looks like there's like it can slide on this rod here, but there's screws in the groove that look like they lock it into place. So you probably have to take the screws out.
Or maybe just
And-
loosen this nut right here, and I'll bet you could slide it back if that's a...
Yeah, because there's a groove right
Yeah,
here.
What's that all about? Where do you see a groove in?
Right here.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, slot.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
groove where there's
a
bars.
groove, right. That's crazy. I never even noticed that before.
Now you did.
That old motorcycle would be fun too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of a bicycle looking, really. That's from the 20s.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys probably heard of Phillips 66 gas stations,
Yep.
right?
Oh, yes.
Look at these old parts. $27.9 for the price. I'm sorry that that glass got broken. That said Phillips, and it looks like 77.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that?
Mhm.
Was it premium?
I think so. I don't remember what the others.
That's what we were-
I remember it was probably about this big.
Okay.
Knee high to a grasshopper.
I never saw the Phillips 77 till these came in.
That's cool though.
Yeah. Look at all these signs. He loves all these signs. He always collects them. And of all the signs, this is one that makes him laugh the most. All the signs always tell a story, you know. Bad corner and the post busted off. So somebody met that sign.
No
10 p.m.
trespassing 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., but you can go there otherwise.
I suppose. Sorry, due to vandalism. They must have been open during the daytime, huh?
I guess so.
Yeah, you got a bunch of them, man. You see them at the swap meets, you know.
They just painted up a toolbox just like that.
Oh, yeah?
4 doors. Remline, doesn't say Remline on it. The labels are off, but I won the Algating, and I gave it to Jack.
Yeah.
Somebody's got the hooker header decal on the side of it. Rocket bags decals. This is another old ambulance right here. I went down to Miami, Florida and picked this up. You can see the little seat that folds down for the dock against the wall over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's, if you get all the stuff out of there, these are the back doors and stuff. But there's notches in the floor for the gurney.
To lock in.
Yeah. A Model A. And I want to say I I saw one of these in the movies, one of the movies nowadays of like Pearl Harbor. I saw a Model A ambulance in one of the movies that cracked up. Oh yeah, and look at this. You know how Ford's been yapping about their new pickup trucks being made of aluminum, right? This is 1930 aluminum. Ford was doing it in 1930. That's aluminum. I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we get all these guys that rag on, the C8 Corvette with mid-engine. And he said, shoot, it only took about 55 years to catch up to Ford. They couldn't accomplish anything with the, what was it, the Fiero was technically a mid-engine. More rear, but it was more air. And what was the other one?
What else was there? Fiero was up ahead of the wheel, yeah. So that's a sideways Ford finger in the back, behind the
That had
driver.
a V6 too.
The Fiero had the V6.
Yeah, there's a V6 back there. Just go down Normantown Road here at the church. There's one in Westlawn. It's not that shape. It's a fire arrow. Yeah. They have an oil line that will break. The oil in it.
You get your one on fire with the exhaust manifold. Spraying oil on it, you got a mess on your hands, man. Tube tester?
I have a bigger one of the same model, the
Neat.
United Jet tube tester. I don't think mine's a 66, so mine's bigger. And
What's this guy?
I have one. I might have. I have an Alco, but I don't think it's this one. It's close. It's got this scale on it, but I have one. I think it might even be older than this one. But I have a tube tester. 2 tube testers.
These are all Jordan Beller stuff. He just, and a lot of it he bought through the years to use, to do this stuff. Big job right here. This log hauler.
Log hauler?
Yeah. You can move the logs off the back like this. But the kit is right there that makes this into 2 axles that both drive on a Ford. The kit is right there advertised, and this is an example of it. So you won't see too many of these around.
That is cool.
Yep, mechanical brakes.
Oh.
Put a second axle on. How you gonna do that, right?
Yeah.
They put the cables on it.
Old International.
Yeah, that's a really neat truck. Aerosmith, yeah.
Old Coke machine.
Yeah. A lot of them Coke bottles have the town that the bottle is poured. You ever see these? Terre Haute, Indiana. Terre Haute, Indiana.
Oh, cool.
That's
Yeah.
where the glass plant was. They're all different. They got different. That's Muncie, Indiana. Used to be a glass place down there in Elwood, Indiana. We'd go to. They were blowing glass in there every day. St. Clair, I think it is.
You used to be able to recycle glass at Ball Glass.
Neat.
Resurfacing commentator bars.
Oh, that's cool.
So what they do is they got the cutter here to level it back out, and then this is the notch cutter to separate it back out and clean the commentator bars out there to get them there, get them separated so they don't ground out. Because when you machine, you pull the material over, and it would short the brushes out. So you just have one big brush.
That's cool.
And I actually used one of these in the Air Force.
Oh yeah. I've used them too at the gas station. Balancer, tire balancer. It works. You know how crazy this guy is. Little kids come in here and beat the hell out of that thing.
Keep them busy for a while.
Yeah. Keep mom barking at them, right?
And then you're like, what? I can't hear you anymore. All I hear is boom.
Cool. The worst part about it, there's in this area, there's equipment I've worked with.
Oh, I know, right? That just means how old we are.
Yeah, most of this I've never even seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked when I saw that Allen machine. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, you're looking at something I thought was new in the 1970s, and these guys been doing it since the 1920s. Just cracked me up.
Oscilloscopes of all kinds.
Mm-hmm. I didn't look too much at these trucks on this side. You want to take a look at it. How much time you guys got? I got plenty.
I got all.
He's not working and I'm retired.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, today's my day off, so we decided to do something. Here's where we ended up.
Our other option that we were going to go to, except that it snowed, we were going to go up to Volo.
Oh, Bolo's awesome, man. Yeah, go there tomorrow. Whatever you can.
We'll get there this summer.
That thing there is a beat truck, hauled beats to begin with. And it's a side dump. Got these big rods down the sides. And we used a forklift to do it with a chain.
Oh yeah, you can see right here on the.
Yeah.
And but the guys would load it full of beets out in the field and drive it to a common place that was putting them in the baskets, and they just hook those two big hooks, like you pull under an A-frame or something, pick the side up and they'll just dump it. But that's a big bed made out of wood, man.
Yeah.
That thing, this is a beautiful truck. This is Ford's first full tin roof. Right at the end of 31. Up until then, it was all cloth tops. They finally made a tin roof. Then this is 31, right at the end of the year. In 32, that's a different tin roof, even a little more full. It had the back on it. So that's, you're looking at a progression here of how they were. Now this one cracked me up. This is a tow truck, and it was at a junkyard. You see that material? It's aluminum. Now, most of the time you would find this material in steel all over the place. The only place I ever seen it in aluminum is on some airplane stuff. And being from a junkyard, I think they instead of making it out of cloth, they made it out of this old airplane. But I don't know that for certain. But the crazy switches it has, I think these almost might be. You think that's airplane stuff? Look at these old switches.
Yeah, I would think so. They look like it. Bolts.
Is that the kind of switch of being an airplane about this era, back to 20, 30?
I can't
40.
answer that. I can't answer that question.
I don't know. Where do
the
you
air.
think them switches came from? How about that?
Yeah,
How's that?
yeah,
Somebody else came through and said, I think those are airplanes. I was like, really?
yeah.
But I never fooled around early airplanes. I don't know what they're made out of.
I only went in the Air Force in '77. We had jets then still.
Right.
We had some props. There was some there.
Oh, yeah.
OV-10. OV-10 was still prop plane.
Those open top pickups would be a trip driving today, wouldn't it?
Driving in the wintertime. Let's just go outside right now.
Freezing to death in there. Those stupid heaters, it felt like having a dog breathe out.
Like a VW?
Yeah, same thing. It's just got a little exhaust.
Ah,
Exhaust blows it inside. You gotta go all the way down there.
stupid notification on my phone. Didn't even realize.
first heater quick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably been all robust. Buses did that.
Well, I guess the aftermarket had a lot. These guys got the hose right there, and on the other side going down. And you can see the heater core in there. I think it's got a blower motor back in the
Oh yeah, right there.
That's what I like about that one.
Enough to keep you from freezing.
Right. 'Cause, man, these other trucks, nothing, man. No heat in it. Old Navy.